All right, I'm gonna install this Scott's steering stabilizer I just got in the mail. Beautifully crafted piece of motorcycle accessory on my KTM 250 XCFW. Let's see this bad boy. Yep, gonna go right in here. Right now I've got the Flexx handlebars on there, so I got to figure out how to get it on there. I had to order this part, this riser part, for my Flexx Bars so that it can go underneath the Flexx Bars. And I'm looking forward to getting this guy on. It's a rainy day here. I don't know if you can tell. Got a little rain going on, a little rain action. So a perfect day to get this sucker mounted on my KTM XCFW 2015 model. Here we go. Okay, so I got some of the tools out now, and I've got my handlebars taken off, as you can see, and I have one riser put on my Flexx Bars, but now I'm not absolutely sure if I should have put that on. Maybe I should put that on later, so decided to wait on that, putting the second one on because I may have to take this one off. So now I've got the clamp. I've got a clamp holding my front wheel up so that my forks don't fall out of the front of my bike after I take off the triple clamp up here at the top. So that's my next move. Pull off this triple clamp. Here we go. Okay, so I've got the tower pin installed. I've got the triple clamp pulled off clearly. It's folded out of the way here. I used a screwdriver in the wedge just to wedge that open. Also this side here, and then I had a screwdriver in here just slightly, just to make it easier to pop that off. Of course, I think I showed previously that I've got this clamp, this band clamp holding my front end from falling out of the front end of my stem here, my head tube. And then for good measure, I just decided to go ahead and add a layer of grease here on this top bearing. It looked pretty good, but you know, I figured what the heck, I'll put it on there, and I'm going to try and put some of this back together, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I wanted to show you this little bolt in here. Barely slides by. There's a little notch in the back of this post here. And let's see if we can see it better on this side. But it barely slides by there. And they put a notch in the post so that that bolt, this triple clamp bolt here, when this rotates, it doesn't hit that post. And I thought it would, and it was looking kind of funny and shaky, but it made it. So I got the triple clamp back on. I'm going to have to check out the torque specs and get that all squared away and get these bolts torqued up to the right amount, but I can do that after. So I'm going to keep going here and try and get this thing put back together. Okay, well, I got this bad boy on. I got this piece bolted on with the right bolts. I decided to use some blue medium grade Loctite on them. I got this piece up on here, just slightly above the height. I put the grease inside here. It seems to be lined up real well, right down the center where it's supposed to be. So I'm almost home free. As you can see, my tools are spread out all over the place. Oh yes, and I had to get a new torque wrench because I wanted to make sure that I got the torque set up correctly on these bolts and on these bolts. And I went ahead and got the Craftsman model. It's pretty nice. You can see it actually goes between Newton meters and foot pounds, so you can adjust it. You actually adjust the setting here, and then this just tells you digitally what this is. It's not as sophisticated as I thought it would be, but it was $100 about $100 or $110 for this unit, and yeah, happy with that, and happy to know that I got the torque right. And so the next is just to put the crossbars for my Flexx Bars, and then put the bark busters back together, and then I'm home free. This little short, quick project has taken a good chunk of the day with all the traveling back and forth to the hardware store and to get the right tools. All right, I'll come back with the final product. Okay, I got it done. It's installed. I got the crossbars on. Yeah, it's looking good. I got everything all cinched up. See from all the sides. Got the Scots in there. Got my bark busters all adjusted now. It's looking good. I do have to install this front plate and the light, and I have to put this pad on, which I'm not super happy with the way that's gonna go, but I think it's gonna work out okay. And mission accomplished. Scott steering stabilizer put on my XCFW 4-stroke 250. Out.